Kabir, I went through your content with one question in mind. Where is the strongest pain point in your audience right now? And for you, it's clearly FOBO, not generic AI curiosity, not how to use ChatGPT content, but the deeper pattern underneath it. People who are AI aware, intelligent, ambitious, yet still frozen. That's what makes your positioning interesting. You're not just talking about these AI tools, you're naming the mental resistance that keeps capable people from becoming confident in the AI era. That's the gap I'd build around. The strongest proof is already in your content. Your photo caption pulled 219 likes and comments. Your photo paralysis reel pulled 213. And your public commitment content pulled 198 with strong comments underneath. That is growing. These metrics matter because you're not getting vanity reactions. You're getting signals of self-aware pain. People are basically telling you, this is me. I know I'm stuck. I know AI matters. I just haven't taken the right steps yet. And that's your pent-up demand. And when your audience can identify the problem in their own words, monetization gets easier. Here's why this is actually interesting. You've got 31,529 followers. Across what I've analyzed, you're averaging about 175 likes and comments per post. That's an engagement rate of 0.56%. Which is roughly 177 engaged fans for now. If you attach a $150 product to this problem and estimate a 40% conversion rate from that engaged audience, you're sitting on $10,620 in revenue potential. Now, say if you grow your engagement to 2%, that same model jumps to around 37,800. So the real lever here, it's not about your follower count. It's about growing the engaged audience around your specific pain identity. In your case, it's AI paralysis and FOBO, which is what your current content is focused on. And that's where the money lies. Don't worry too much about how the monetization is going to happen. That's my part. And this is what I test. I test the FOBO reset, which is a 30-day coaching sprint. I'd keep the promise simple. You'd take people from AI aware but frozen to actively using AI as leverage in their real work. It matches your strongest content theme of FOBO and the current challenge that you're on right now. It speaks to those who know AI matters but haven't systemized it yet. And it fits your audience of marketers, consultants, operators, and early startup founders. It bridges both sides of your positioning, applied AI and psychological readiness. So this isn't more learn AI, it's more like stop spiraling and start operating. It's actually getting people to execute on AI, and that's a stronger buyer frame. I wouldn't overteach the system publicly. I'd keep your content as it is now because the curiosity keeps your audience interested. Under that, I'd build 2 lower friction offers. The first is an AI progression map, which is a self-paced clarity course. It's for your audience who aren't ready for coaching yet, but want a structured way to understand where they are, what's blocking them, and what their next step actually is. Second is Beat FOBO in 7 days. This would be a short intensive workshop. It's faster and it's a lower commitment entry point. It's good for your audience who want that momentum quickly without joining a longer sprint. Together, these give you a clean offer ecosystem, low friction, faster activation, then a deeper sprint for implementation. That's how you meet your audience at different readiness levels without diluting your message. The good news is you don't need a massive launch. A simple 14-day sequence is enough. I'd structure it in 3 high-level phases. The warm-up, we start by surfacing the problem clearly. We name the FOBO loop, which you already have been doing, and we agitate the cost of staying AI aware but being inactive. The second is we value delivery. We'd share a few sharp insights that make people feel seen and understood, not the entire method, just enough to shift the conversation from fear to possibility. Then phase 3 is open card. We'd invite the right people into a focused transformation, a clear promise, a clear audience, and a clear next step. The good thing is you're already moving towards that monetization direction with your audience. You just need a sharper conversion path around the demand you already have. To give you a little more context, before we build anything big, we'd have to validate your demand. And I do this through a simple 3-slide black background carousel. The core message is you're not lazy, it's FOBO, and there's a way out of the loop. Slide 1 would say something like, you're not behind because you're lazy. Slide 2, you're stuck in FOBO, fear of being obsolete. And finally, slide 3, there's a way to become AI efficient without drowning in tools, noise, or self-doubt. And that's it. If that post hits, then you've got your signal. If you want to go into this further, I can walk you through the offer structure, the launch angle, and how I position this to convert cleanly. We can book a discovery call and I'll map it out with you.